Hi, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, investigators believe a dispute over $20 led up to the triple murder in Lookout Valley, and WRCB reports that before any blood was shed, police had early indications that someone might die or be seriously injured. Just days before the shooting on April 9th, sources say there was a confrontation in the parking lot of an old Food Lion. Detectives found casings from where Derek Morse had fired shots at Jon Morris during a car chase. Then on April 9th, Morse tracked down Morris again, this time to an RV. Morris, Caleb Boozer, and John Lang were all shot to death. A 16-year-old was also injured. After the killings, Morse reportedly took refuge with his 17-year-old girlfriend, who was pregnant with his child. Morse and one other suspect, 22-year-old Skyler Allen, are set to go to court today. A woman in the area to attend her grandson's high school graduation was struck and killed by an alleged drunk driver. 65-year-old Joanna Hickman was visiting at her daughter's home in Calhoun, Georgia. Her grandson graduated from Heritage High School on Saturday. WRCB reports Hickman was standing at the mailbox when she was hit by a car driven by 50-year-old Wanda Hogan of Calhoun. Hogan has been charged with DUI and leaving the scene. Hickman was a 1967 graduate of Lakeview High School. Her funeral will be tomorrow at Lane Funeral Home in Rossville. The Melting Pot restaurant chain wants to return to Chattanooga. The fondue restaurant closed its location near Hamilton Place Mall in 2012 after 3 years. Now the company says the opportunity is right to return with a new franchisee. The chain says it may reopen its former spot or open a new location. It would be the chain's 5th restaurant in Tennessee. More than 50 cattle have been stolen from a pair of farmers in northeast Alabama over the past 2 weeks. Officials say the animals could be worth $80,000. DeKalb County Sheriff Jimmy Harris says he's never seen so many cattle taken in such a short period of time. On May 13th, 35 cattle were taken from a farmer in New Harmony, so the farmer set up security cameras in case the thieves came back. They did. On May 24th, 12 more cattle and a John Deere Gator were taken, but the security cameras were stolen too. Around the same time, someone lifted 3 more heifers from another spot a mile down the road. And officials say 2 more cows were found shot dead about 25 miles away. A reward totaling up to $10,000 has been offered for information in the cases. Tipsters are asked to call the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. The owner of a Lookout Mountain restaurant plans to rebuild after a fire ruined much of the building on Tuesday. The fire at Cafe on the Corner has been ruled as accidental. Authorities say a gas explosion on the outside of the building spread to the roof, which collapsed. And because of the building's age, the flames were hard to fight. The fire took an hour and a half to get under control, but many of the kitchen appliances were not damaged and may be salvageable. A mom and dad are facing charges after their 2-year-old child allegedly sniffed a pain pill. Authorities say the toddler is responding better than expected after ingesting the pill last month. WRCB reports Kenneth Hatfield and Rebecca Jones turned themselves into police on Tuesday. Both are charged with child abuse and neglect. Back in April, police were called to a house in McMinn County after the mom found the child not breathing. Detectives say the pill was a combination of morphine and Percocet. The parents will appear in court next month. Police say a woman robbed a man after he took her to a Motel 6 in Chattanooga and bought a room. The victim told police that 27-year-old Whitney King and a man in a ski mask came into the room and robbed him at knife point. They then beat him, duct taped him, and left him there as they drove away in his 2005 Chevy Impala. WRCB reports King was arrested on Tuesday. Her court date is June 10th. Finally, a local senior has been offered more than $1 million in scholarships. Sheehan McFadden was also valedictorian at Signal Mountain High School. One of the 8 universities offering her scholarships was Tulane University in New Orleans. McFadden will attend there this fall on a full ride. She plans to major in anthropology and philosophy. Turning to weather, today will be partly sunny with a high near 86 degrees and a 30% chance of thunderstorms after 11 a.m. The low tonight will be around 65. That's it for today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.